232. Yo, people, this is Pops 74 on the slash. But anyway, this is October, and I want to tell a story of back when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I was back in, it's probably about the 67, 1967, here in Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? When we would go trick or treat, you know what I mean? Halloween, you know what I mean? Even back 65. So when I was a younger boy, we used to go trick or treating from the south side. I stayed over on the south side in Elm Park in Flint. And we would trick or treat over in Chelan area. Then we would go over across the creek in where Mott lived at, where all them brick houses at. We would get a lot of candy there, man. You know, a lot of candy. You know what I mean? They would give you big candy bars and stuff. You know, and we used to carry pillow sacks, you know what I mean? That you put a sack that you put your pillow in because you could wrap it up and hold it better and run and stuff with it. You instead of a bag, you bust your bag and all your candy out. You know what I mean? And you know, back then, you know, the older kids they used to snatch bags and stuff. You know what I mean? Some kids, that's all they would go out just snatch bags. You know, at that time I wasn't, you know, big enough to snatch. I'm trying to hold my bag so nobody would snatch it. You know what I mean? But when I did get older, though, I had moved over on the north side, and about when I was about the 11th grade, you know, just about the 12th, I I I ran track. You know what I mean? And so I thought I was pretty fast. You know what I mean? But it was Halloween, so we w- went out trick or treating. We was old enough. We wasn't really going out to get no candy. And we was going out for some girls or just to start some mischief. Yeah, you know what we was doing, man. So we was out and we went down Saginaw Street across Carpenter Road in Mount Morris, Beecher area. And so that out there is dirt roads like most of the way, you know, the ditches and shit. You know what I mean? And so it was this paved area on Carnell Street. If you're from this area, you know Carnell Street North. So we was up there trick uh, trick or treating. It was probably about 10, 15 of us, a group of us came from Flint Cross, Carpenter Road, but we was just going to do some mischief, like we said, like I said, tell the truth about it. And so anyway, we said we going to wait until we get a group of kids and then we just all fan out and everybody just grab a bag. Then we going to come on back to Flint Run, you know what I mean? And so that was our plan. So we get up there and shit. Somebody initiated, started snatching bags, man. And so shit, I snatched the bag. You know what I mean? And and damn, as you start to snatch the bag, you see, we seen that in the crowd. It was some big white boys out there and their daddies and shit. And man, they started running down, grabbing folks that was call themselves snatching bags and shit. The motherfucker run was on there. Ah, damn. You know what I mean? And so me and my cousin, he deceased now. I'm gonna probably put his name in no bad light, but that was my cousin. You know what I mean? Uh, we started to running, man. You know what I mean? And shit, me and him was pretty fast. and shit. We was running, man. I was running like a motherfucker, running like a motherfucker, and just looking back. And as I was passing some of the brothers that we came with, some of the white guys had caught their ass and was beating them down, man. See, I couldn't stop. I wasn't getting caught. I tell you that. I was running like a motherfucker. And man, and I was about to say his name. My cousin, he was up in front of me because he could run faster than me. And another guy, shit, man, but I wasn't getting caught. I looked back and this big white boy, he was running, man. He was coming. About two of them, and shit, I was running fast. But we had a ways to go. We was probably about 3, 4, 5 blocks up in Beaches, so we had to cross Carpenter Road down Saginaw Street to get up inside the hood. Man, you talk about a run. Shit, and we was running. We broke off down Saginaw Street. We booking down Saginaw Street. 4-lane motherfucking highway. And shit, the main street, and we running and shit. I done pulled over to the side so I could kind of look back, but fuck, I had to stop even trying to look back because this motherfucker was coming. Two of them. They was bound to catch my motherfucking ass, but I said, goddamn, they wasn't catching me. I was pulling up. I was pumping, man. Running like a motherfucker for my life. They probably wasn't gonna kill me, shit. But fuck, man, they was probably gonna beat my ass down. But I wasn't getting beat. I was ran track for Northwestern, and shit, you wasn't catching me. I was sprinter. Shit, I was sprinting my motherfucking ass off, and I did break past, got across Saginaw Street and shit. When I crossed Saginaw Street, man, them honkies. Them white boys, they was steady running, man. And damn, they was running. And shit, they was coming on. And shit, after I broke across Carpenter Road, shit, I shot down Bundy back through the house because we stayed on Laredo Street. Shit, I got back and me and my cousin, we met at our house over there on Laredo and Saginaw Street. And shit, we was in the motherfucking house, man. And shit, tired, running like a motherfucker, man. The white boys, they was probably looking for it, but all the rest of black folks that had to cross over, man, I know they got their ass whooped. Because when we went to school the next day, man, a lot of the guys that was on that little venture, man, they was beat up and shit. Man, we laughed and talked about that. God damn. That was about the last time I went trick-or-treating. I was trying to be out there doing some mischief and shit. Because then after that, I got kids, so shit, I had to be out there knowing what could happen, taking my kids trick-or-treat, to be watching for them boys that want to be out there with some mischief, snatching bags and shit, doing shit like that. But yeah, I had experience in my life like that, man. But I don't advise it for nobody, not unless you could run. I mean, shit, the motherfucker was coming, man. Shit, I thought I could outrun them, but every time I look back, they get closer and closer. Shit, I had to get a second wind though. Shit, boom, I was gone. Anyway, that's my story about October, Halloween time. I just wanted to tell that story, man. But me and my cousin, we used to do some pranks. And I'm going to tell another story, a mischief story that I did. I ain't going to tell their name, but I say mine, what I did. Shit. Okay, I'm going to let this here go here. But this is Pop 74. Reminiscing on some old stories of my life of 74 years. Shit, you should have something to say. good or bad, own up to it. I say, shit, it's dead, it's gone. Anyway, to my people, this is first. Stay on the first frequency, the first thought idea, firstborn people. The Asiatic black man, the maker, owner, cream of the planet of God of the universe. That saying right there is special. For all you who do know where that it originated from, subscribe to me. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you about some of my time. You know what I mean? In the, I ain't going to say it because I want you to come subscribe. And it's 3 letters. 1, subscribe.